Hello guys, welcome back to Coding for All. Okay, so first of all, I would like to share one thing that I received an email from one of our viewers, or you can say a beloved viewer, that gave feedback, and she actually said that although that we are giving quality content, but the way is not joyful. I mean, you can say, faces difficulty. The reason she says she is facing difficulty with the lecture is that the lecture is not much entertaining. Although there are challenges, the quality of content is very nice for her, but she says that I must be somewhat, you can say, with much more excitement or sound effects. So now I will try my best to become a little more excited rather than very monotonous. So let us see how the thing goes now, and I would thanks her for correcting me and for guiding me, and I would encourage all of you, if you have any issue or any query, feel free to share. Okay, so now coming back to our lecture, we are now going to deal with testimonial section, and let us see, we will be making carousel, and so we are going to move step by step for this thing. So this is where we were working last time. Now where are the testimonials? So in order to make the testimonials, why don't I mention here as we did it before, testimonials, and this will be something like this, so that we can differentiate where we are working and where we are working not. So in order to make this ID, first we need to make the center aligned. So for ID it is hashtag testimonials text align center. So very nice. Now what we can do further, why don't we try to add padding 5% and 2%. Let us see if this works or it feels correct or not. Control C. Instead of padding, why don't we give margin? So, okay, now it is somewhat, you can say, more center. What if I want to reduce this image size? And for all, we can change the color, the background color for pink, then control S. Okay, so we can remove this so that it may cover completely. Very nice. We will be adding padding on the top and bottom obviously, but first we can change its text to, so wait a minute, what text are we using here? It's h2, so why don't we change h2 completely? Where is our h2? There isn't any editing in the h2. Okay, this is not an issue. We can change it now. h2. So what if I do something like this? Control C, Control V, Control S. Let us see now. Okay, very nice. Why don't we change its feet to Control C, Control V, Control S. Oh, what are we comparing with? So let us see how I have done here. So no, there's no need to make it bold. Yes. Okay, that is text align. We can increase its size so that we can feel it and can see the effect. What if I make 3 rem? See? Or we can even change to 2.5. I think that's looking better. What if I change the size of this image? So where is the image? This is the image. So I can make a new class. The class can be dog image. Now we are working here. Dot dog image. Here we are. What we want its width to change. For example, what can we do? 10%. What will be its effect? Nice. So border radius, I think 100%. That's what we are trying to do. We can decrease the size even further. I think that's too small. Obviously you can change whatever you feel like. Why don't we add some distance? And for this reason I can add margin 10 pixels on top. Oh my god, what is this? 10 pixel top, 10 pixel right, or just 10 pixel if like this for all directions. That's very nice. Why don't I add padding to this side? What if I follow the same type of padding here? So let us see what is going to happen. Oh, I think that's better now. Now why don't I add the below what is under this? It's all press. So why don't I add this to our testimonial type 2? I mean, why don't we add this here? So how is it written there? ID press, okay, sure. Press and press again. Now how are we going to change its color? Oh my god, what have I done? Control C, Control V, Control S. It's appearing that if it is one single section and I can text align, center, Control S. Very nice. Why don't I add margin 10 pixels? Oh, no, not like this. 10 pixel, not 0 on the top, 10 on the right, 0 on the bottom, and 10 on the left. Let us see the effect. Okay. Oh, there's no need of it. Actually, I have done one thing wrong. Rather than affecting this, I need to affect these images. And for this reason, we can do Alt, Alt. That's what I was trying to do. Now it will create a class. That class will be named as press image. Press images. There we are. So Control S. Now we will be affecting this press images, and how can we affect like I was talking previously. Let us see its effect now. You see now they are somewhat distant. What if I change it to 20 pixels? So yes, I think now it's getting better. Huh? One colored section, one white, again colored. Now let us move forward. Okay, so I was thinking of one more thing, that why don't we decrease its size and add padding to it, and for this reason we can add padding. You can say 10%. Let us see. Oh my god, oh my god, 10 pixels. $20, 10 is fine. Don't worry. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting this to happen here. Rather, I was looking for the press section. I'm sorry, it was my mistake. Padding 10%. Let us see how it will affect. Pixels. Why don't I decrease its size as I did here? Control C, Control V, Control S. Oh, that's too small. 10, 20, 15. I think that's better now, and there is some space under. What if I think that is looking better now? We can move further. It's looking better than before. Very nice. Okay, so now we will be taking this to further modification. That is going to be adding testimonial into carousel type form. So what is carousel? Just simply go to carousel in getbootstrap.com. There you will see I want this type of carousel with controls. So at the moment I'll simply copy this and then I'll explain that what does it mean. So obviously we will move to testimonial section. Where is testimonial? Here we are. Then simply we just paste it here. Later on this is going to be, now I'm going to explain what does it mean. So it's an ID specifically only to this carousel. This is a class. Slide means if it doesn't include slide, it won't move. It won't move in a form of slide, rather it will appear like a flashlight. Okay, so it is going to be right as carousel, but if I remove the word carousel and changes its form into active, then it will move automatically, but I don't want that. I want it to be in a carousel form. So div class carousel inner, this is whatever you want to name, you can. So carousel item active, because it will going to be moving with our arrows. So this is where we will add our content. Okay, so instead of this thing, why don't I add the testimonial? Control X. This is what I was saying. We will be removing. Control V, Control S. Okay. So this is another div. Now if we move below this, this is one of a testimonial that I have just moved at the moment. Now Control X. Why don't we place it on the second side? This is the place. So Control V. As we only have 2 testimonials at the moment, so why don't we eliminate this, or you can say comment this. But if you want to add another one, you can simply. So this is everything. Now what is this? Now these are the buttons that you will be looking. So this shows that it will take you to the previous slide. Type is going to be button, and just remember one thing, that this name must be similar to the ID. Data B as target name must be equal, or you can say must be same as ID name, otherwise it won't work. So this is showing previous slide. Okay, so spare is that button, but if someone is visually impaired, so for that person it won't say that it is showing previous button, it will simply say previous. You can remove if you want, but it's better to have it there. Similar is the case with the next button. So why don't we now look at on our side, refresh, and you see these are the buttons. By moving, okay, so this is not what we want. I mean, the image size must be somewhat same. Why don't I change the name from testimonial image to lady image? Then I copy this, Control C, I'm here, hide under the dog image, and come on, and I just copy similar things, Control S. Now what if I refresh? So now you can see these buttons, these are going to be there. What if I click? Oh, that's very nice. Now this is all that we were looking. Now how is our site looking at the moment? Very nice. See, we are making it okay. This is not that beautiful, but yes, up till here the site is very beautiful. So that's all for today, or you can say for this week. What we did, we learned how to make carousel and how did we design this. Later on we will be working over the cards and the rest of the site, and I would like to apologize from all of you. Due to power failure at my place, at my area, I wasn't able to upload this video on time, and I don't even know when I'll be uploading this video, because while I'm recording there's power shortage again. So still thanks. I hope that you will like this content and you will continue the journey along with us. So thank you. Like, share and subscribe only if you get value and quality in it. So thanks all. Take care. Bye.